was easy.
I'm cracking up. I love us.
All right, you ready, B?
Yo. Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to High Class Visionaries. I'm T.
And I'm Ash.
Welcome, y'all. What
Why was
episode this is? It's like episode 4.
I'm drunk.
You good?
I'm sorry, yo. Why was I talking into the mic like, come on, we not new to this. We true to this.
Bang, bang, bang. Gang, gang,
Well,
gang.
welcome back, y'all.
Welcome, y'all. What's up? What's going
What's up, sis?
on? Yo, life is good. Life is good. You know, everything got its peaks and its valleys, but I've been keeping my head above water.
Same.
I don't have no complaints. Looking good, feeling great.
Yeah,
Even though I do got a little cold, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming down with a little something.
I got a cold too. That's because we was doing too much.
That's what it is. Outside too
You was
much.
in these streets
Outside
the
too
last
much.
couple weeks.
And you know, in the wintertime, I usually go into my hibernation to where I
Mhm.
really don't be going out as much. But you're right, I've been low key outside a little bit. Cause y'all already know I'm reformed. I don't be doing all that no more.
How
It's like, no,
reformed?
I'm just
It's time to take a little break.
It is. It's definitely time to take a little break. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. And then we can pop out and, you know, Turks and Caicos and like Dominican Republic.
We saying
Like,
too much.
shit, my bad. Scratch that, y'all. Cut that out. Cut it out.
It's like,
But yeah, so we about to pop out anyways. But yeah, so everything been cool. Besides this little cold, I just been chilling. What's been good with you?
trying to get over this cold
Mm.
and doing too much. I was doing too much. And when I say doing too much, I was doing too much.
And you know what? We keep it real cute on this pie because y'all can't know every single thing, y'all. Y'all cannot know every single thing. But my good sis definitely been doing too much. for sure.
I'm chilling.
She been doing too much.
You know, I don't want to contradict myself, so I'm gonna just.
You on ice?
My week was cool. Yeah, I'm on ice for the rest of the year. And I mean that.
But no, when you say that, you really do be meaning that shit. That's why I'm cracking the fuck up.
I really do be chilling. That's crazy. Like, people don't be believing that. I don't know. Y'all gotta get like me. Y'all better be chill out.
Just chill out and let the fun come to you. Let the fun come to you. You know, it's a lot of places that we go. It's like, damn, we are the fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let that shit come to you. Sometimes it's hard out here being the entertainment.
Yeah, you get tired of it after some point.
It just gets tiring. So it's like, I be wanting to chill. Like, I be wanting to relax. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the invitations and everything. You know, I just be wanting to chill out. I'm really, really a homebody. Like, I can sit at home in silence, doing my own little thing, and be so incredibly happy. Like, I don't need too much. It don't take too much for me. Like, if we together, we could chill all day in the crib, like, watch a good movie. I cook, whatever, and we have dessert, and that's it.
She really can.
Like,
I'll be the one sometimes. All right, you know what?
I'll be in that house chilling.
You just be trying to chill. I'll be like, what we doing?
Right.
But you know, I be in my moments where I be secluded and away from people. You know, but I do have that time when I just want to pop out. But it's okay. It's healthy for we young.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's just like from where we from. It's like sometimes it's like where we gonna go to have fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like sometimes I think I get sick of doing the same like stuff. I think that's what it is. But besides that, you know, we turn. We turn. We like to travel. We like to do our thing. So when we go and travel, we really do turns of something crazy.
Yes.
That's what I'm excited for. But besides this year though, let's talk about last weekend, what we did last weekend. So we went to the PodCon, y'all, hosted by Wallow and friends.
Yeah,
shout out to the PodCon.
Yes.
Give it up for the PodCon.
That was actually a very nice event.
That shit was so nice. Like, what? Wallow, shout out to you. Shout out to Wallow. He really put on for the city. He puts on for Philly. We needed Wallow. Like, fuck what anybody got to say.
I'm so glad he was able to come to the, community and do this free event for everybody and not charge people, because that's a thing nowadays. People like to charge, and I think he actually brought that up when he was talking. And it's like, come on now, if you have some information, you ain't gotta charge for every little thing. Help people out. Get back. You know, especially people that's up and coming. Like, it was a lot of people there. A lot of people had podcasts.
I know, who was it? Charlemagne, the founder of the Shade Room, Angie. It was so many even people that we didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? That really spit game to us on some real shit. It was a lot of good people. Of course, Gilly showed up. The mayor showed up. It was lit.
Definitely. Yeah.
Shout out to the mayor.
Right.
Sherelle, Miss Parker. Like, shout out to her. They really put it on. It was so informative, like such a beautiful expo, like really, really good. Just like a big ass networking forum. Like it was lit as fuck. Like it really, really was. It still got me excited just sitting here because the notes and the gems that we got from the expo, priceless.
And waiting for the next event, definitely gonna be on top of that.
Yeah, it's about to be up and stuck. It really, really is. So the PodCon was lit. Shout out to the PodCon once again. Like that shit was listen, it's not too many times that you get to, be a part of something like that. And like you said, on top of it, it was free.
Right.
It was well put together, y'all. It was so fucking nice, so organized, so nice. Like they did their big one.
Sometimes when black people be coming together, that stuff don't be organized sometimes.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like it really was. It was very organized. I'm very happy. I was very proud that it was able to come together so well. No drama. Everybody was there just to get free game.
Yep. Zero drama.
So it was very well, and I can't wait for the next one.
Cannot
definitely
wait.
Gonna sign up.
We definitely gonna be in there. We definitely gonna be in there. Shout out to the people that put this in front of our face so that, they made sure that we knew about that shit.
Right.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Thanks, y'all.
Yes, that was really nice.
So sweet of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. But today, what we wanted to talk about was commitment. Commitment. Like that one word right there is gonna do numbers. Commitment. How long are you waiting for somebody to commit to you, or for you to commit to somebody as a woman? How long? What's the time frame is?
For me,
from the talking stage to you feeling like I want to be with him. How long?
I would say I would give it a good year. And the only reason why I say that is because you learn a lot from somebody within a year. I'm not one to rush into things. I'm also a very private person, so it takes a long time for people to actually get to know me. The real side of me, and my ins and outs, if I have anger, how am I, if I'm sad, if I'm happy. And it takes a long time for you to get to know, people and their personalities. Like, how are you? If you've been with somebody for a long time and you've never seen them upset, that's a problem. Because they be the type of people to do something to you, when y'all do get into a real drastic, heated debate. You got to see how people are on their highs and their lows. So I feel like a year is pretty good for me to be like, all right, I think I may want to move to the next step, and be in a relationship. Like when you want to put a title on something. Now, if you're in the talking stage, I feel like 3 months is when you sit down with that person. What are we doing in terms of, are we going to be still talking to other people? Are we just going to be exclusively dating? You're supposed to have those conversations with people because, sometimes it could be 2-3 years down the line and you've never talked, and then somebody's feelings is hurt. And I'm only speaking from experience. So for me, I'm gonna say a year when it comes to commitment, like real full throttle. 3 months when I'm first dating someone. So are we just fucking, or are we fucking each other? Like, let's be real. Like, you gotta bring that up, because you already feeling them 3 months in. It's like, all right, I don't want them fucking nobody else but me, or having sex with nobody else with me, or saying words to me that makes me warm inside. Only say them to me. I don't need you texting multiple people, those things. So yeah, 3 months, and then after a year we gonna revisit, because now we gonna start adding some stipulations on, what are we really doing? How about you?
So for me, like 6 weeks.
Not 6 weeks. How did you gonna say?
And hear me out. I definitely get what you're saying. Where it's good that you see all different realms of people, like angry, sad, happy, frustrated, in a rush, frantic. You know, like the whole 9 yards. I love learning about a person, especially when we first start talking to each other. But after about 3 weeks, a month of us talking every day, all day, because you know how they get when you first really start fucking with someone and really feeling them. I already love you.
Not I already love you. So
I
is
already
it
love
really
you.
love or is because that love word is really
Yeah,
strong.
but I understand it. I understand it. Like I really like in my heart. Not to say that I'm not gonna say that I fully show it, right? But in my heart, like how I feel, I already fucking love you. Like I'm not. I'm gonna be upset if I find out that you talking to somebody else. It's gonna be a problem if your routine changes up. Like if you know, it's just like the feelings are there. The feelings are already there. After 3 months, we should already have that established if we gonna be together or not. I can't wait no year. I can't wait no year of us just fucking with each other exclusively. And I'm only talking about really exclusively. Like, you know what I mean? You know how when you first start talking to somebody and it's sporadic and you know, you talk to them today, nah. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you hop in, boom, y'all hot and heavy, and the feelings is there, the experiences is there, like y'all really meshing well and becoming one with one another. I don't think that takes that long. For me, like I said, 6 weeks. By the time the third month hit, we already together, and we working toward other things. We working toward, you know, what we want. We building towards our future. This is what we want. What's your 2 year goal? What's your 3 year goal? What's this? What's that? And I'm laying all of that out on the line, and so is he.
Yeah, you can have those conversations.
So is he. Like, and I do understand, like, it's daunting jumping into something so fast. But I think that's the beauty in learning someone and getting into a relationship because you don't really never know. Honestly, you don't. You really, really don't. Now, am I saying you know, he need to put his car on your Apple Pay and all this other weird.
Well, you might as well be saying 6 weeks. You about ready to get married. You talking about the 6 month mark. He better be having a ring in his head.
No, about a year? Yeah. About time a year hit, what's the next steps? I always ask people because I always get conflicted views on marriage and just commitment and shit like that. Like everybody don't have the same views on marriage and stuff like that. But I know for a fact that I want to be married, right? Like I know that. That's in my future. I can already see it. So if you don't want to get married, then we have already discussed that. We're not gonna move forward towards nothing. I think that's what where people get it messed up is, right? A person will tell you how they are from the very beginning. They'll tell you how they are, and then 6 months pass, and you're like, well, I want this. And they're like, well, I've been told you that I didn't want that. When someone tells you something that you know you are aligned with strongly, just go and find someone else.
You're right. But sometimes, not all the time, you got them guys out here, and you know it's guys out here that play it.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't always they going to tell you and show you they had a representative up for a long time, you know, and sometimes people fall off after a couple months and you start seeing people true colors. However, there are some people that know how to play the game and play it very well.
Oh, yeah. And
to get what they want.
And like I said, that's the gamble. That's the gamble in love, right? That's the gamble. Because shit, I done been burnt before. We done all been burnt before. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a gamble. These motherfuckers be lying, like you said. Like, you be speaking to the representative, but what I learned is the representative is not going to be able to hold up for too long, right? The representative is going to crumble after about 1 or 2 months. Like, the representative is not going to hold on for a whole year. Like, they're not. Like, it's going to be a lot of cracks in that shit. You just got to pay attention. You just got to pay attention.
I can't say that it is cracks, and I'm just speaking from, like, just thinking about my personal experiences in my head real quick. Because sometimes you don't want to see that other side of people, and I think that's a flaw in many of us. We always try to see the good in people because they may show great qualities, and you don't want them to show those negative qualities, so you kind of block it out.
You do, and when you in that puppy love phase, like that stage right there is critical condition.
Mm-hmm.
That puppy love stage be having you Ray Charles to the motherfucking bullshit. Like, you don't see nothing. You be so blind. But once you have one night of just clarity, that shit gonna set everything straight. Like, my thing is, my advice I would say is, don't waste your time. All right, don't waste your time. Me, I'm definitely a hopeless romantic. I clearly fall in love quickly. Like, I fall heavy. Like, that's just me. I can't help it. It's just who I am. It's my personality. It's my love language. It's how I love, because I love super duper hard, right? But, it doesn't mean that I haven't been burnt before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have, and I still have this tenacity for when I like somebody, I'm going all in. I don't care.
I think more people should probably be like that.
Yeah, I'm going all in if I fuck with you, if I like you, I'm going all in.
But you just had to be very careful.
But the thing you do, because it has to be reciprocity. So do not be the only one going all in, baby. Don't be the only one going all in. Go as hard as a person is going for you, right? Like, when I say I'm going all in, it's because that person is doing the same thing for me, right? Like, we both going all in. It's not just me, and I don't want that to get misconstrued. Like, I'm going all in because they're going all in, and our energies is intertwined, and we connecting. And I love him.
I love him.
I love him. And she know me. Best. I love him. You hear Ashley, but love is she always be like, you sure? I love him. I fucking love him.
I'm breaking up because it's the truth, though. It really is. Like,
I fucking love him best, and that's it. So come over and meet him and let me know how you feel.
So we know T, she going in at 6 months, 6 weeks, not 6 months. She said she going
6 weeks. 6 weeks.
But that's I really.
By the time of year, we planning out when we having a baby, when we getting married, when we getting engaged, and when we buying the house. Like, I'm not. That's just me. That's me.
No, y'all already planning a wedding at 6. You said 6 weeks. He your boyfriend.
Yeah.
In 6 months, you got the proposal.
I'll be down for that. I say yes if everything.
No,
is
but life
right.
is short though, so you never
Life's
know.
short. What the fuck? I'm not waiting no year for him to say you my boyfriend. What? I can't do 12 months. That's a dub.
You know why? Because for me, like, I don't mind dating. Like, I really don't. Like, I can exclusively date someone, and only because
for 5 years.
I love my space, y'all. I really do. Like, sometimes I don't want to be bothered. I know I could be a great wife, a great girlfriend, because I already show it when I'm just dating someone. It's just more so, maybe I'm afraid of commitment.
You afraid?
It could be. Like, now you sit here analyzing it.
Don't be afraid.
I've never, like, really sat down and really talked about it. Like, this is, like, really therapeutic for me right now. I need that.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Love hard.
I wouldn't call it toxic. You know why? Because for me, I will really, really love somebody to the point where I'll do anything. Like, it's really scary. Like,
no,
that's
when you
are
in a relationship, you all in for sure. But I think that's how it should be.
But I think mine it might be too much. Like, I become obsessed. Like, it's just a lot. So for me to try to not do too much when I really like somebody, I tell myself that I don't really like them like that. And it's like, you put that
self-sabotaging.
Yeah, I self-sabotage my own self because I could be too much. Like, I really can. Yeah, I could really be like, I want to be around this person 24/7, like, all the time, and and just I want to be under this person, and I just want to. It's just too much. Like, I do too much. I give too much. I give all of myself when I really do care about somebody, and that's not all the time. So if you're one of them people that actually got to experience that, you should be really lucky because. Yeah, so I
think I fell victim to self-sabotage. Like, I definitely had self-sabotaged myself out of love because I felt like this shit too much. Like,
yeah, right.
I love him too. Like, this shit could get dangerous. Like, and I already know it's a little bit of toxicity in my soul. Actually, y'all don't need to know everything.
It's
Okay,
50-50.
it's
You're not that
50-50.
toxic.
I'm not that toxic, right? I don't think I am.
Stop being so hard on ourselves. Like,
Yeah,
we play around and say we're toxic and things like that. It's really not the case. We're just strong black women. We've been through a lot. We've seen a lot when it comes to men, and how they treat others. They don't even necessarily have anything to do with me. I put a guard up because people come to me and tell me their problems, their issues, their stories, and it be some wild ass stories. The same shit happened to you. Like you could be minding your business and a coworker or somebody to tell you some shit, and it just be like that just put another ding in the back of your head on. I've never heard that shit. Now that's another red flag for men. Like it's crazy, and we're not out here just bitter women. We're not. Like it's just more so everything that we've ever talked about for real. Someone has told us. We're not making these stories up. Like the shit is crazy out here.
Yeah, or we've been through it ourselves. Okay, like you be negating to say that we done been through some shit. Like we done been
I'll
through
be
a
the
lot
first
of
to say
shit.
I've been through a lot, and
We've been
I'm
through
not
a lot
ashamed to
of
admit that.
shit with just men in relationships, right? Like we done been through a lot of shit. But that's not going to take me or not going to shield me from my husband.
No, I don't think.
My husband.
I think what I want for us and majority of the women that want it, I would like to see for more women to get married. We talked about this briefly last episode, about women in general just being proposed to and being married. I would want to see that. Like, I want to see that. Like, for more women our age.
Yeah,
I want everyone to get married. I think that's a thing. Like, I really love I love. I hide it, but for real, I really do love. I love seeing people get engaged. I love seeing people be together for 50, 11 years and shit. Like, I've loved black love. I've loved seeing love in general. It don't even have to be black. I just love love.
Yeah.
That's just, I've always been that person. I feed into it when it comes to my family. Like, with my daughter, I filled up her love tank at a young age.
Yeah.
I want her to love too, because to be honest, there's a lot of people out here that never experienced it. And that starts from home. My mom filled up our love tanks, when we were younger. Like, so it's just me just guarding myself so much because I know how I could get when my feelings is hurt. And I don't like for my feelings to be to hurt. I really don't. I don't like for that. Like, I turn into another person.
Yeah, it's such a sucky feeling.
Right.
Like, when your feelings is hurt, it's such a sucky feeling. Like, there's no way around that shit sometimes. It's just, you gotta go through that fire. Especially when you realize that the person that you thought that they were, they're not. And it's not going to work out. That shit burns. Like, it really, really do. But give me about 2 to 4 business days and I'm back.
Yeah, she not lying when she say that.
I'm back. Like, give me about 2 to 4 business days. I'm cool.
I gotta regroup. I go in the house and cry in the corner and stuff. Then I'll be all right. But I turn around. She like, yeah, I'm about to. I'm like, damn.
Listen,
you gotta move on.
And don't get it messed up. Like, I cry. I go through the whole 9 yards because in general, I'm a very sensitive person. Like, I am a sensitive person. I don't like for my feelings to get hurt, and my feelings can sometimes get hurt easily. But when you all in with somebody and you realize, like, it just clicked in your head, like, after an argument or something, like, this is not the person for me, that shit hurts. Oh, it hurts.
A lot of people don't know that you're very sensitive. Because, they probably see a hard outer shell the same way with me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very sensitive person. Like I always say, I rep myself. I'm a Scorpio, a water sign. I cry a lot. Like, I really do. I don't really show my emotions in front of people, but when I'm by myself and something has bothered me, I cry so I won't hurt. And when I say that, I'm not talking about me hurting myself. I'm talking about me hurting someone else.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to prison. Prison and jail is 2 different things. What Cat Williams say?
Listen, he's never been to prison.
Right.
We got to worry about that. Okay, we got you.
Said 19 felonies, no arrest.
No arrest.
Okay?
Okay. Don't play with them.
Seriously, like, that's how I can turn lethal. That's why I just be like, my feelings can get hurt very easily. Like, I'm a very sensitive person. I do love hard. But on the grand scheme of things, I feel like a lot of us are sensitive and a lot of people don't know how to show it. I don't mind crying. I think it's healthy, and I think it's very therapeutic.
Yeah, and it's such a release.
It
like,
is.
It really, really is. I just really recently got back into my crying bed. Because, like, for a long time, it's like, I wouldn't cry about personal situations I would cry about at movies and different dumb shit like that.
Right.
Personal situations, I keep it in, you know? And I felt like that was just, like, growing just anger within my soul. But when you cry, you really do just release it and just like, it's over, okay? Yeah. Like, give it up to God. Like, give it up to God. Because I don't have time to be having no anger within my soul. And there's also no point in fighting for something that there's nothing there.
Yeah, you know it's not there.
Why waste your time? Why waste your time? We human. Cry about it, move on to the next one.
Right.
On to the next one. Because that's one thing I'm going to do.
You gonna move on right to the next, and I'm like
Thank you. Next.
Give me some time, because once I'm over you, see the difference between me is it takes me a while to actually, because I play around, like I still be dibbling and dabbling because I can and I want to, but when I get to that point where I'm like
little sneaky link,
yeah, I don't feel like being bothered. Like I could wake up literally. I always say this. I could literally wake up tomorrow and say I don't want to deal with this person no more, and I'll definitely. You know, I'm not in contact with none of the people I talk to like that. Rarely, it might be some that's straggling around, but for real, they don't have no contact with me. Because when I get to that point, it's like, damn, no, I don't. I don't have people hitting up my line like that I used to talk to like that. I don't. You know why? Because I block them. Yeah. But I give them a long time to get themselves together because I do see potential in people. That's just me. Yeah. Like, I see potential. Sometimes you go through your differences. I know I'm not perfect. And I do shit sometimes to get on people's nerves. I gotta take accountability for myself. But then that one day I wake up and just be like, fuck it, I'm blocking everybody. And literally I'll never talk to you ever again. And I'll forgive you for what you've done if you hurt my feelings or whatever, because we have to forgive. However, you don't need to be in my life. And I really wish you well. I'm not wishing nothing harmful on anybody. I'm not even about that.
Right.
Like, I wish you the best. I swear, I want you to get married. Like, look at my baby father. I want him to get married. I want everybody to succeed. Because then you won't be bothering me.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you really don't. Like, that's how you get your blessing.
Right,
that's how you get your blessing. You just move on gracefully.
That's it. That's it.
For the most part, you know, when we don't all been caught up in the little weather shit. But for the most part, if you can move on gracefully, it's not even worth it. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do, because I really lost my best head either, and like, I haven't been the same.
Be trying to hold on to him for a little bit.
I haven't been the same.
Like, sometimes you gotta let them go.
I lost my best head either. I haven't been the same, but I'm cool. Like, I'm good. And sidebar, a lot of y'all niggas don't know how to eat pussy, but that's sidebar. We're gonna talk about that in a later date.
Speak to them. So let them know, because you know that's really a thing.
Like,
no, you definitely gotta bring that up.
Why the fuck do I gotta teach you?
I'm not teaching nobody nothing.
Bro,
I've been saying that. Yeah, I just cannot do that. Not in my big age that I'm at.
Yo, it's
because I don't need nobody to teach me how to do things. If I don't do something,
treacherous.
That's because I don't want to. That's the difference. It's not because I can't. It's because I don't want to. Trust and believe. You can pull up the old. If you ever get in contact with any of my exes and they feel like, you know, I make them sign up non-disclosures though. But if they ever want to talk about it, they would be able to tell you, oh yeah, and that's all I'm gonna say.
And that's it.
And leave it at that. So you one of the ones that didn't get that, it's because I ain't want to.
And if you're wondering why it's not a tsunami down there, that's why, because you don't know what you're doing.
And that's another thing, real quick, because since you brought that up, guys, and they always want to blame that on a female. You know, wet, things like that. If she's not getting wet down there, her secretions is not, you know, like a tsunami or whatever the case may be. It could be one or two things. It could be she's just not feeling you, or she's not drinking enough water. That could be possibility. But 9 times out of 10, it's more so of, you know, she's not really feeling you. Her body is not feeling you. She might think she's feeling you for real, mentally. Physically, she's not feeling you. You know, you had sex with people before, you wasn't really just feeling them. Like, it wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Well, yeah, or it wasn't what you was anticipating. Like, it just, hell yeah. And it reflects on the juice flow. That reflects.
And since we on this topic real quick, just because you got a big thing and you swing, that don't necessarily mean you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that honestly doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing. Like a big penis. Honestly, I'm really like at this point I'm cool off a huge big ass dick. Like I don't have time for that. Cause y'all men for the majority that have bigger penises, egos just
It's
be
an ego thing.
crazy. They don't know how to fuck. They don't know how to put like they don't know how to do much. All they know is that they got a big penis. That's
And
all they
you
know.
know, guys probably could say the same thing when it comes to females with big ass. Just because you got a big ass naturally, or you went to the doctor and bought it, it's still yours at the end of the day. Let's make that disclaimer. But at the end of the day, just because you have it, that doesn't mean you know how to work it.
Right.
You know, so that goes both ways. We're going to be on the men's side today, you know, because we always talk about men. But just because a female got a fat ass, and I'm pretty sure guys can relate to that, you know, that don't necessarily mean she know how to throw it back or twerk or do what she need to do.
Right, on the D.
That's a thing. That really is a thing.
On the D.
Make sure you know what you're doing, females, because you're going to make us look bad. Okay?
They know what they doing. Y'all better know what y'all doing. Come on.
But listen, so we already kind of figured out that you ready to get married tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Because that's what I was getting ready to ask.
Me,
like,
I'm ready.
How long you waiting, sis?
If he asks me, I'm ready.
Right then and there?
If he asks me, I'm ready.
Okay.
What Alicia said.
Okay.
Let us be talking for 6 months. 9 months, right? 9 months. You don't want to move too fast. Because even if we do get engaged within 6 to 9 months, we can have a longer engagement.
Yeah,
right?
it can take not too long.
Like 2 years.
Because I know people that have been engaged for 5 years.
No, that's too long.
Yeah, I know people that have been engaged for a long
time. I can't do 5
years.
So
y'all
years
just
and
doing
we're
it
like,
for social media.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. And we're literally the whole time after we get engaged. That's when the planning starts. So be careful.
I'm with you with that. I can agree.
Be careful.
When it comes to if a guy asks me, like if I'm dating him, let's just say I'm dating somebody and I'm feeling, you know, you feeling somebody, you know, I just take a little bit longer to commit. But if they come to me correct and I know that they got all of their baskets in a row and they can take care of me and you know how I want to be taken care of, because that's a thing. I'm not just about to sit here and marry nobody just because for social media and family. That's just not about to happen. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you come to me correct and I already know, because when you dating somebody, you can tell that they got their shit together.
Oh yeah.
So if you come to me correct and we 6 months in and you surprise, first of all, I'm not gonna turn down nobody. If he's engaged, if he's trying to propose to you, because I've seen some shit where people say no and it's embarrassing. Just say yes and then tell them in the house. Yeah, like you don't embarrass nobody like that. Yeah. That's crazy. But for real, if somebody was to come to me and say, you know, the right way and propose to me, yeah, I'm getting married. Why not?
Girl, this is what I'm saying.
I ain't waiting a year out, but I'm just saying, like, that's different. Because you see something in me and I see something in you. And if you see something in me, and that brings us to our next topic, is because you see something in me.
Right.
And a lot of women, they not waiting for the man to see something in them. They the one stepping up to the plate trying to propose.
Honestly, I rebuke that in all words. Every single which way. I rebuke that. I rebuke that. Like, literally, I hate to see my women, women just in general, get down on one knee. And the man is looking down at you. Like, look at this dumbass bitch. Don't piss me off, y'all.
That's embarrassing.
I don't want to see no women on their fucking knee in 2024 moving forward. I would never forget when Chrissy got down on one fucking knee. I knew you was going to bring Chrissy up, because that's in my head. And proposed to motherfucking Jim Jones.
And you know they still not married?
This is my point exactly. He does not want to marry you. That is the man's job. I don't care what nobody says. That's his job. If a man don't want to get married to you, it's going to show, because he's not going to propose to you. It's that simple. That's simple. You think that you getting on one knee is going to move things along a little quicker? It's not. Y'all are still not going to get married, and it's also not going to work because y'all views are not aligned. Y'all views are not, you want to get married and he doesn't. You need to get with somebody that's equally yoked with you, that wants the same things, especially marriage. That's huge. That's huge on paper, okay? Huge. Especially marriage, like they don't have kids together or nothing. Like they don't want the same things. What's the point? she's with him for stability. I feel like they love each other for sure, but maybe it's his best friend type of love.
They
Like,
old as shit at this point.
so
They've
they
been
just
together
probably
for
like,
a long
fuck
ass
you.
time. And for real, I don't even understand. I'm not sure if they even still together because I haven't really been doing my research on them.
Right.
But if they are, she's stupid because even if I'm with you 100%, I will never get on my knee and propose to no man on this earth. I feel like the man is supposed to be the dominant one and women are supposed to be submissive. I'm very traditional. And the problem is there's a lot of men out here that's not. They're not dominant. They are acting girly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I say girly, it's more so like I don't want to use that word pussy, but it's men out here that's not showing what they're supposed to show for females to be submissive. And if you have the right man, you will be submissive because it's in our nature to be submissive. A woman is supposed to be submissive. Period. Yeah. We are. That's what we are bought on this earth for. We're not talking about nothing else. We're talking about what women are put on this earth for. We were put on this earth to procreate. Yeah. That was it. You know, so we are supposed to be submissive to the man. However, we have to be submissive to the right man. I'm not about to sit here and be submissive to a man if I know don't got me. They can't take care of me. Yeah, a man is supposed to take care of a female, and that's what we got it fucked up at. Because a lot of men think that it's supposed to be 50-50. No. Traditionally, a man is supposed to take care of a female. A man is supposed to take care of a female. Period. Like, that's just what it's supposed to be. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with a woman getting on one knee and having a ring. That's for the man. If he's not doing that, that means he does not want to do that. And if you're ready to get married and he's not, then like you said, y'all are not equally yoked and you need to move on because you're blocking your blessings from a man that's probably really out there trying to scoop you up and see the value in you.
Right. I absolutely agree.
That's the real problem that we have, and it's like a lot of the time because the women got to be dominant and the women got to be independent. Yeah, I'm all for women being independent. It took us a long time before women could even have the right to vote. So I do. Women are still underpaid. Women are still not respected how we should be respected. And especially if you're an African American woman, that's a whole different story. But women in general, we're not. So I just feel as though at the end of the day, society had got it fucked up when it comes to women. And this is why it's so many women not being married because we're not just about to sit here and rush to jump into a marriage with a man and we both struggling. Oh. How the fuck is that? I see that all the time. Like, why are you calling your family members, asking your family members for money? I don't give a fuck who get offended at this point. But it's the truth. Why, when you have a whole husband, that should never be the thing. Your man should be out there getting it. He should be getting it, blood, sweat, and tears to support his family. That's and it is crazy because this is why I'm the way that I am, and I'm single and I'm fine because I know that the man that's going to marry me is going to take care of me and my child, and he's going to be able to, and he's going to give me the option to be able to do what I want to do. You want to stay home, you want to take care of the family, or you can work if you want. You don't have to.
Right.
And you don't see that a lot because these guys are so like, oh no, she gotta work and I gotta work. Like if she wanna work, let her work. But I'm not about to sit here and be living with somebody and it's 50-50. No. I'm not doing that. I'm
almost passed out. 50-50.
I'm not. Or you got the woman out here working hard. She grinding. She got businesses. She doing what she's supposed to do. And a man, he ain't really got nothing to prove or nothing to hold for it.
Right. Like, at all. So, yeah. That's is not going to work out. Right. It's really, really not. And moving forward, I hope that y'all learn a little bit from what we're going through.
I just got real. I'm sorry, y'all. But I just have to put that out there because at the end of the day, it's just like, it's a very touchy subject. And right now in society, it's like, like women, we supposed to be on a pedestal, period.
That's it. Fucking cherish thy woman. Cherish us. Cherish us. It has to make sense. It really, really has to make sense. But moving forward, y'all, make sure that y'all subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes.
Follow us on all podcast platforms. Everything will be linked down below. Yep. And we just really do love y'all.
We love you guys. Next week we got something. We're going to have something for y'all real special. Like, we got a lot of stuff to discuss. So make sure y'all tune in. Like she said, the link will be down in subscription. Go back, listen to our old stuff. Get to know us a little bit for the new ones. Hey y'all, for the people that been with us, we love y'all.
Until next time, y'all. Bye. I guess we gotta go overzealous. Right. Slightly overzealous.
Yeah. Started to go in. I'm like, damn, we gotta go.
We gotta go. Fuck.
Alright.
Here we come, babe. We got a little overzealous.
Turn out alright?
Yeah, we
turned out
did.
great. Yeah. So we stopped it. We just.
Yeah, stop button. When is it? How big is your SD card?
64. Did it not record?
Should have happened.
Oh my gosh.
Was that in the middle of your conversation?
I don't know. I can't really hear it.
So something definitely recorded.
Yeah, but where did it stop it?
Yeah.
Let's not worry about it.